use my new pair of leggings today. I'm so excited. Let's go to Pilates. It's Monday. I really did not want to get up this morning. I was this close to being like, I'll miss my class. But I actually got out of bed and now I'm on my way. So I'm actually really proud of myself this morning. It is 5:53. I went to sleep yesterday really late, like at almost 12. I don't have that much sleep on me, but we're up. We're up. It's a new year, so we are up. We're listening to... Here we are back again. It's not even 7 a.m. and I'm already done with my workout. Why in the world do we ever wake up late? There is no benefit to waking up late. Zero benefit. Nat, remember this for the future. Lock the in, bro. Good morning, guys. I feel like I could actually speak now. Happy New Year. We've officially entered 2026, which is so insane. Putting it out there, I am manifesting it. It is our freaking year, bro. And I'm saying it for me, for you guys, for everybody. It is gonna be a good year. I'm very positive of it. 2025 was a fucking shit show, but 2026, we're gonna be good. I can feel it literally in my bones. Fresh, clean. I spilled leave-in on my shirt and on my freaking... Oh, you can't really see it on my jeans. It kind of already started to dry. Oh, I feel so good, so fresh. That's the perfect princess. Aww. She's sleeping in today. Guys, she's actually not on her New Year grind. Mommy loves Allie. Before Christmas, I actually ended up taking all of my decor down, so the house is really back to being plain and just kind of super clean. No, it's not clean. That's the problem. I took down all of the decor and then I kind of started putting some of my like normal decor out, but we still have a few boxes that I need to get rid of. I still need to finish giving out my gifts. There's a bunch of stuff on the table, and the real kicker is this. No groceries. I don't have groceries to make breakfast right now. We literally have nothing, so we need to go stock up, really get this house under control. Like, why are my Christmas plates still out? I don't have milk. I literally came back home because I was like, I'm gonna make my coffee at home because New Year, new me. We don't spend money on coffee, right? Dude, I've been eating with these bars lately, but then I don't have milk. So how am I supposed to... That's where we are. Bruh, I literally couldn't even film by the time my mom filled up the cart. I told my mom I was coming for eggs, bruh. But I was also thinking of getting milk and some beef and some. But look at this. Where am I supposed to put it now? Me and Jake have actually been obsessed with eating steak lately, and steakhouses are so expensive. So I'm just buying some and we're gonna DIY them. These are Jake's literal favorite ever. Those are so good in some like green sauce. We're gonna have my mom give you the recipe because it's so good.
The things we used to do.
Excuse me. I got my own cart so that I can have space. To be fair, I'm using her membership. What the hell?
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do?
Little intermission. I don't know what exactly the video that is filming, so I'm gonna assume it's along the lines of New Year, reset, blah, 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 blah. The house looks like complete chaos, so I'm gonna help her out a little bit, and we're gonna actually clean it for her. So let's get busy, shall we?
Okay, let's empty out this well, not just empty it, clean it too. I already took out the middle part and I'm giving that a nice wash, but let's wipe everything down. That is so gross. I didn't know that you can get into the cracks like this.
Whoa, what?
Hey, yo! Good morning. Yesterday yesterday I spent the rest of my evening working on my cafe, and that, as you may imagine, took up all of my time. So, welcome to day 2, what I call planning and executing. We're meal planning all of my dishes that we're gonna be making so that we can go to like the average grocery store to get all of the rest of our stuff. But first, I need to vacuum this house. My best purchase of 2025. There's so many pages, so I still have a lot for this year. What are we gonna eat for the week, guys? Usually, my approach to meal planning... It's a new year, Nat, get it together. My approach to meal planning is I would just check what I have in the fridge, ask Jake what he's craving, and then I would be like, that's what I'm craving too, buy, and then go. But usually what I realized is we always had some sort of leftover, whether that be a veggie or a meat or something that would force us to then go back to the grocery store because we had incomplete ingredients. Does that make sense? We got my laptop, my iPad, and my meal planning pad. Let's make this work.
Start off by going on Pinterest to try to find some meal inspiration, things that look good, but also trying to find things that already have a recipe, which makes my life so much easier. I did dinner ideas, breakfast ideas, and honestly just anything that looked good. I saved it all to one inspiration board. That way it's just easy, okay? And also I tried to do things that I already purchased at the grocery store yesterday, so I didn't have to go back and purchase more meats. On TikTok, I saw a lot of people recommending this app that puts all of your recipes together and then makes grocery shopping a lot easier. So I downloaded the app, created an account, linked my groceries, and then answered a bunch of literal questions about my eating habits, okay? It was a lot, honestly. The actual app itself didn't have a lot of recipes, so that is kind of a downfall. So honestly, the best way to use it is to just import recipes yourself, which is an extra thing to do. So I don't know if I would recommend this app, by the way.
I have a plan. For my breakfast, I always eat the same meal, so I'm not even gonna write it down because I already know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be eggs with turkey bacon and avocado. I just know that that's what it's gonna be. So Sunday we'll do barbecue ribs with some mashed potatoes. Monday we'll do kava bowls, chicken ones. Tuesday, steak bite with the leftover mashed potatoes of Sunday, which is barbecue ribs day. We always have leftovers, so that'll be perfect. With the leftover tray of riblets, we'll do the chile verde riblets for Wednesday with rice, which is super simple to make. Thursday, sweet chili chicken bowls. Friday, marry me chicken pasta, which I've been trying to do this recipe for so long already. And then Saturday, we're ending it off with grilling the remainder of our steaks. For every single lunch, it's just gonna be leftovers of the day before. Well, there's a plan now. All of my recipes I put into the app, so I have all the grocery lists ready that I can just pull up on my phone. Success. Now we put this up on the fridge. Talking about leftovers, I literally was eating my leftovers from yesterday. She needs to be unloaded. Reload. Whenever somebody does a technology that'll like auto fold clothes for you, that's when technology was done right. I'm almost done doing all of my like laundry from my traveling. I'm almost there. This wall looks empty. Did anybody notice that? Did anybody notice that? There's something that's supposed to go there. You guys remember her? I love her so much. When I put this into storage, it hurt because I missed her. Life is starting to sound pretty again when these dresses are coming out and those picture frames are coming out. All done. Oh, that feels so good to just like check it off of the to-do list and not let it pile up for like a week straight. I'm not going to the gym today, but I need to get some kind of movement. That is part of my New Year's resolution, is that I get a movement in every day. It doesn't matter if it's a hike, a walk, a run, I don't care what it is. It's some kind of movement. So I decided a hike would be nice with the girls. Let's change. You're probably like, Nat, what the heck is that outfit? I know. My jacket's in the car because it's like a waterproof jacket that I'm gonna be wearing. And I'm still wearing my beanie because it's still raining outside, so it keeps me nice and warm, guys. Ellie, I don't know, she's waking up from a nap. It's her little midday nap. Hi. You ready to go on a hike? Hi, baby. Sharky Bub. Hi, Sharky. No, she tried to get something out of the trash. Did you see that? Badass dogs. It's the Shark Tax. This is my hiking backpack. It's perfect. It fits everything I need. Got some water. Always carry bear spray with me. So important. A bag of treats for the girls. This is where I put their little poopy bag, so I need to do a refill of this. Perfect. I just got the girls for Christmas these new Carhartt harnesses. They're probably gonna get so muddy after this hike, so ease what it is. It literally blends in with your color, bruh. Oh my god.
Ellie and Thea are getting a new friend. Look at them, just excited. We're starting our trail. It's 3 miles. We met up with one of my friends who also has a golden, and it's great training for Ellie because, well, Ellie's Ellie, so it'll work out. But they're using the bathroom back there because her dog doesn't want to use the bathroom because she's excited seeing the girls. Looks like Switzerland, and if my brain thinks it's Switzerland, it's Switzerland. We finally made our way back home, and the girls, they are tired. Look at those faces. Thea's so tired. Look at her, she already laid down back there. Good morning. It is 7 a.m. I am all ready. Look at my shirt. Espresso. I wore it. Okay, I'm not insane. I actually wore this specifically for today because there is huge updates happening at the coffee shop that we are gonna go check out on, which I'm so excited for. It has been a shit show, a roller coaster, and I will talk more about it in the actual like cafe opening video. But anyway, we had so many delays, months on months, but the coffee shop should have been open like 4 months ago. New year, new me. On another note, we're also gonna be touring a few houses today, which is so insane to actually say out loud because I didn't know that I was A, gonna be sharing this, but B, that it was gonna be happening right now in this moment. So it's all kind of very crazy, but I'm looking for a property that has at least half an acre. These are non-negotiables, okay? It needs to be east or north facing. Period. No exceptions. Of course, has to be zoned for horses or large animals. And my wants are a pool. I really want a pool, but not a big deal if it doesn't because I can just build it. 2 stories. I really want a 2-story, but it's not that big a deal if it isn't. I really want something with charm and character. Make sure a farmhouse with a little bit of coastal. Those are like my wants though. Like again, this is so my non-negotiables, that is set in stone, firm, not adjusting for anything. We can always turn it into something beautiful. Yeah. That is the big ol' life update that I cannot believe I'm sharing right now. All nice and ready, let's head out to go tour these. We are obviously trying to buy a house this year, and a tool that has really helped us with that is Rocket Money, which is also today's sponsor, but it's a great chance for me to actually tell you like a real life perspective on it. Sometimes it's hard to keep an eye on where money's going and how can I fix this. Rocket Money truly is like an all-in-one finance platform. I have linked my loans, my checkings account, savings account, and it really just gives you a bird's eye view. I can create custom categories for it, which will help me identify what's a tax write-off, what isn't a tax write-off. It just makes things more organized, makes your job easier, and also my accountant's job a lot easier. And if you're someone that needs someone to be screaming at you, Rocket Money does send you alerts when you made a huge purchase, when your savings are low. It will give you that alert and make sure that like get back on track. You can go to rocketmoney.com/Natalie to get started for free. Scan this QR code, or I will leave a link down below for you guys to just click and you can get started for free. And you can look at even unlocking more things with the premium. Thank you so much to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. To New Year, let's get it together. Jake is coming along. He's gonna be seeing some of the properties. Honestly, I feel like I've gone to see so many and I only take Jake when I'm like, oh, there's potential and I don't want to waste his time. House shopping is the biggest like waste of time ever. You go see like 10 homes and then like none are good and you just spent your whole day doing that. But I have high hopes of today's homes, so he's coming along and he's not filming today, so it works out. Let's see, I'm really excited. Oh my gosh, my dream. Look at how cute. I love the blue. This house is like the perfect Nancy Meyers charm that I was looking for. It has a beautiful kitchen. Every room in this place really felt like it had so much warmth. The outside though, this was a dream. It had a full pickleball court with a basketball net, a jacuzzi, and the neighbors had horses. This lot size was a triangular shape, so a lot of the lot got lost, and it had the perfect garden. Like I would buy the house just for this space.
This house is so cute, but I don't know what happened to the lot size.
The house was so cute. Honestly, loved it. Loved the exterior. It was screaming Nancy Myers. It had all the charm. It was so perfect. But
Now we're on to house number 2.
Happy New Year.
Look, he's fitted.
You blend right in. Be a badass. Ride donkeys. Holy shit, he's lost his mind. This next home, overall, the area of this house was not our favorite. The home needed a lot of work, and sometimes that's okay, but in this particular moment, you cannot move too many walls, and this was just not our layout. Also, I got a little bit of an eerie vibe, and that you could not pay me to move into an eerie home. We've got a pool. That pool is actually kind of small. It's small, bro. You can't even do a dive in it. Tito's only concern in the world is his pool.
Tito's the pool police.
I know. I don't like how it's going. Tito, you're such a pool critic. He don't like the peanut pool. Oh, this is actually a lot of land. I think the property actually goes all the way over there.
You do the cheese hill, you know?
No.
Where they roll the cheese down and then you have to run down.
What? Well,
What you think?
I don't like it.
this next home is a duplex. There's a front unit and a back unit. The floor plan was actually kind of nice. It was nice and open, lots of windows. The backyard, oh my gosh, a dream. Tito, what do you think about the pool? Tito, pool judger.
Bro, dude, not get it, bro. 15 out of 10, dude.
It really is a nice pool. I don't think that's not the game. Horse stalls were already built. Hello? Shavings, turnout area, avocado trees. But again, the area was really bad. Overall, just not the right fit. Well, that was fun. It is 2 p.m. now. We started looking at 9 a.m. But let's switch gears just for a little bit. I'm gonna take you over to my coffee shop. Let's go check it out. I really want to start posting more about my shop now that we are getting closer to actually getting the damn thing done. The coffee shop should have been open in the fall. Looking rough. We're almost done with this portion. This did not look like that when I came a few days ago. And I think this is where they're drenching. Dude, I feel like every time I come in here, it like looks rougher and rougher and rougher.
But that's good. That's progress.
To trust the process. It looks like nothing right now, okay? I promise it will look like something.
Progress is a part of the process.
Okay. These are my plans. They have my menu on here. Don't look at the menu. It's a surprise. We just updated the plans again. I heard somebody else pretty much fix the mess that the first person had made, and we're adding more seating on the inside. It actually had like no seating before, but now we have a few more seats, which is like so exciting. Anyway, they overlaid that new mat on here. So exciting, I could actually scream. Do you know what time it is? Big ass calendar time. One of my friends actually bought this and sent it over to our house for us, which was literally so nice. This calendar isn't very day to day. This is very much like you plan your entire year in one, but I just use it for big events like vacations, super important things like my cafe opening, all of those things. Plan big, says my marker. Super cool. Actually, a few minutes ago, I got confirmation for my very first brand trip this year. And it feels so nice because it feels like good things are already happening. Like this year feels so good. I don't know why, I could just feel it. So we got our first brand trip confirmed, which will be the first thing we add onto this calendar. Actually, that looks like me. No, I thought that was an eraser and it isn't. Oh, great. That's so exciting. We have our first little event this year. Next week, have another little trip that I am taking for my cafe. So exciting. 2025 vision board that obviously needs to come down. This is where my big ass calendar will go.
With the remote control, by the way. Replacement probably costs $100, by the way. Speaking of replacement, she still has to replace the pitcher for the refrigerator downstairs. That costs $200, by the way.
Which is why I haven't done it, by the way. Yes! Only with 2 dates so far. What? Do you have something that weekend?
The sooner the better.
Oh.
Oh, I did have something that weekend. I was actually gonna take you to go buy a new horse, but it's fine. We could just.
Oh, we
next
can
year.
cancel.
When we get the 2027
We can
calendar.
cancel. No, we can cancel. Big ass calendar for 2026. Ta-da! That could have been messier. Not too bad, just a few spills. How's shopping day 2? Good morning. I'm ready to take on the day. Good coffee, good vibes. That's our first impression. We just walked in.
small.
Well,
hey, lemon tree. When life
that's
gives
a
you
plus.
lemons.
Can't help but shake that like water smell.
Ooh, this is pretty. I wonder what Tito would say about this pool.
I'll be Tito with it. This is an 8 out of 10.
Oh, no land.
Look at this tile. These cabinets. I love those ceilings. Oh, I really like this house. No lights, huh? No window?
I think that's still look at the outside.
What happened here? Well, this is nice, but itty shower. This is a master bath.
There's a whole row of just fruit trees all in this area right here.
Got to find out. Teapot is the problem.
What?
This house won't work because there's no space for teapot, which sucks.
The pool is here, it's fenced, it is beautiful, but no space for teapot.
Teapot, you're fine where you are, bro.
I didn't even film. The house is right there. It's gonna be a no for us.
At least now we know what we don't want.
Small little DIY office till I decide to actually clean and redo my office upstairs because I can't even walk in that room. I literally hate the way that it feels. So we're here for now. I have a design meeting for my coffee shop. So exciting. We're going over final finishes right now so we can get all that stuff ordered because we don't know if it's gonna be like delayed. Tiles and all of the fun things. And I'm gonna bring you guys along because I think it's super interesting. Really interesting stuff. So let's join our meeting. Hi.
So it should be like all good on the countertop spacing and all that.
So exciting. You guys got to see a little bit on there. We're still missing tiles and like the fun pieces of the shop, but that is kind of what we're coming to picking as design features. Like that countertop isn't solidified, but it's kind of like the colorway that I'm going for. I'm getting samples in this week so that I can like finish picking those things out. We're moving. That's kind of where we're at. It feels so good to finally give you guys a cafe update in so long. Just feels nice. Okay, now let's actually go do some really fun stuff.
You just witnessed a off-leash dog charging us. Holy shit. If Jacob would have not been behind that camera, I don't know what the hell would have happened because Ellie was starting to be a grouch.
Hi, pretty girl.